Hello friends, in this video we will discuss the job sequencing problem under the greedy method. So as we have seen in the previous videos that in greedy method we will select that particular item which gives us the maximum profit, since we have an objective function of maximization of profit. So similarly in job sequencing also we will try to maximize the profits. So first let us understand what is job sequencing. Suppose you have to go to the following places from your home in sector 47 and you have 120 minutes to complete the work. Now sector 17, to get repaired your specs, you have a deadline that within 45 minutes you have to finish this job and the level of satisfaction is 80%. Then you have to go to sector 42 to buy books and you have 60 minutes to do this and you have 100% satisfaction from this. Then you have to go to sector 49 to get petrol. You have 15 minutes to finish this and satisfaction level is 20, and you have to go to sector 45 to meet your friend and you have 120 minutes to do this and the satisfaction level is 100. Now how you are going to select the jobs is, first of all, the deadline has to be kept in the mind. So whether you like it or not, you have to go to the petrol pump because only 15 minutes deadline is there. So you have to go to the petrol pump to get the petrol. And then the relative order of selection will depend upon how much profit or satisfaction you are getting from selection of that particular item. So this was we will organize the method of selection for all these jobs, and therefore we will solve the job sequencing problem. So what is the input and what is the outputs? There are n jobs in a job sequencing problem, and with each job there is a deadline associated and a profit that you will get after execution of that job. Now if the job is executed within the deadline, only then you will get the profit. And to complete one job we have one processor and each job will take only 1 unit of time. So all the jobs have the same duration and only one machine is available to perform the jobs. And a feasible solution for this problem, feasible means which meets all the constraints but is not the best solution. So all the feasible solutions will be a subset of jobs J that can be completed by their deadlines and a selection of the jobs in the set. So let us look at the actual problem and with the possible solutions. So we have 4 jobs from 1 to 4 and each job takes 1 second to execute on the system. The deadline is 2121. Job 1 has a deadline of 2 and a profit of 100. Job 2 has a deadline of 1 and a profit of 10. Job 3 has a deadline of 2 and a profit of 15, and job 4 has a deadline of 1 and a profit of 27. So now all these solutions which are shown in the box below, they are the feasible solutions, but how we have arrived at them, no particular algorithm is there. We have just selected first job, then second job, then first and third job, then first and fourth job, and we have found all these answers. So whatever was feasible, that has got selected. Now in a computer algorithm, we have to define a way in which we can find out or we can sequence these jobs in an algorithmic way, that is by a fixed predetermined method. So let us look at that predetermined method. So what we have is, we have all the jobs and their profits, and then what we are going to do is, we are going to order the jobs on the basis of the profit. So 100 is the maximum profit, so job number 1. 27 is the next highest profit, so 2. 15 is the next highest profit, so 3, and 10 is the last profit, so that order is 4. So now we will consider these jobs in this new order, and then we look at the cell with the deadlines. What is the maximum deadline that we have here? We have 2 deadlines here, 1 and 2, so the maximum deadline is 2. So what we will do is, we will make 2 slots. For that means only 2 jobs can get executed. There is no way to execute all the 4 or 3 jobs. Maximum 2 jobs can get executed. Now what we will do is we will consider the job with the highest profit, which is 100, and the deadline of this job is 2. So we will go to the slot number 2 and we will see if it is vacant. It is vacant, so we will allot this slot to job number 1 with a deadline of 2. Then we go to the next job, which is job number 2, and we look at its deadline. Its deadline is the next job that we have with the order of profit is job number 4, and it has a profit of 27 and a deadline of 1. So we look at the slot number 1 in the 2 slots and we see that it is vacant. So we can execute job number 4 earning a profit of 27, and therefore this slot is allotted to job number 4. And now since no more vacant slots are there, so no more jobs can be allotted, and the total profit that we are going to earn is 127. Now the algorithm for this is, first of all we have J, which is the job number, then we have the D, which is the deadline, and N is the total number of jobs that we have. Now list is the output that we are going to generate with starting from 1 to the maximum deadline in the list, and initially all the entries in this array will be 0 because none of the slots has been allotted. A non-zero value means that that particular location has been allotted to one of the jobs. So now we will loop from 1 to n, that is we will take an iterator and we will loop from 1 to n for all the jobs, and we will consider the job with the highest profit and then allot it to the slot with its deadline. If this slot is not vacant, then allot it a space prior to it. So what we are going to do is we are going to read the deadline of the ith job into x, and we will check whether the slot for the x element on list is vacant by checking it for 0. If it is vacant, then we will make an assignment of the ith job to the list, and if it is not vacant, then we will check the x minus 1 slot, that is the lower deadline slot, if that is available. So in this loop we are going to loop for all the n jobs, and in this particular while loop over here we will look for the slot that is vacant, and if the slot is not vacant, then we will shift to one slot prior to it or before it. So this is the algorithm for the job sequencing. I hope this video is useful to you. Thank you very much for watching.